What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the best franchise on YouTube, the Washington Football Team franchise. In today's game, it is week number 12. It's Thanksgiving Day. You got Washington versus Dallas, man. What more could you ask for? But anyways, in today's game, our Washington Football Team is coming off of a win in week number 11 against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, which was much needed, man. We really needed to see that we could still win games with this football team because we've been losing a lot recently, and it's led to this pretty big Week 12 matchup. Week 12 is very important for now two reasons. Before it was just going to be important because I really wanted to beat Dallas because of how we lost to them the first time we played them. But now we really need to beat Dallas also because we're starting to slide in our division, and Dallas is creeping up. So as we kept losing, Dallas kept on winning, and if we lose this game to them, they'll just pretty much take over the number one seed in the NFC East, and we definitely don't want to let that happen. Real quick before we get into any more about today's game, I just wanted to let you all know if any of you are interested in playing franchise, or you're trying to look for a franchise to join and or just trying to create one on your own, you're struggling. Follow me on Twitter at King Laww, no underscore, just King Laww. And I will just post. I'm in 4 different leagues, so I post if we have any openings at all. If you get in contact with me fast enough, I'll try to get in contact with the commissioner, let him know I got someone that's interested in joining the league, and try to get you in. Pretty simple. I mean, we got rules. Like I explained to you all before, it's sim style football. Punt on 4th and 2, at least for the first half. After that, pretty much do whatever you want. You can go for it. But anyways, in today's matchup, we're expecting things to be a little bit different. Why? Because of this man right here, Chase Young. You see the abilities I got on him. Changed them up. I put edge threat and under pressure on him. Still using fearmonger. The first time around we played with Chase Young against the Cowboys, he didn't have any abilities at all. He was still on that 500 down counter. So I'm expecting him to be the X factor. Get it, the X factor. I'm expecting him to be the X factor of today's game. Help put a little bit of pressure on Dak Prescott and this Dallas offense. And I'm going to need a huge game from Landon Collins. Landon Collins had, 1 or 2 interceptions, I think, last week against Joe Burrow. So I'm really going to need my defense to step up here. We already know. We rely on the defense here in Washington. The offense is good. Antonio Gibson, he's my guy, but he has been slowing down recently. But we're going to start things off here by handing the ball off to Antonio Gibson. Gets a decent gain of 6 yards on first down. 2nd and 4, we're going to go right back to Antonio Gibson on the stretch. Turns the corner and just runs right into a wall of defenders. Doesn't get it. Well, gains a yard. Doesn't get much of anything. 3rd and 3, we're going to have to put the ball in the air here. Haskins looking for someone. Couldn't find anybody and hit as he's thrown. And we're going to go 3 and out on our first possession of the game. So definitely not how I've seen our first possession going. Definitely not how I wanted to start the game off. But now our defense is going to have to step up here. Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense from the 27-yard line, their first possession of the game. He's going to fake the handoff to Ezekiel Elliott and throw the RPO to Michael Gallup, and Gallup is gone. Ronald Darby's just not going to catch him. John Bostic tried to join the chase. And explain to me, how is it that John Bostic was faster than Ronald Darby there? I don't know. Anyways, after that one-play touchdown there by Dallas, putting our offense right back on the field, and we definitely need an answer here. We're going to need this offense to step up. We're going to try to get the ball to Terry McLaurin a little bit more on this drive. Looked like he might have had something going there if he didn't get tripped up by McKissick. 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line after losing that 1 yard. Haskins going to drop back to throw. Probably should have thrown the drag underneath, but he tries to go deep to Cam Sims, and he's just unable to make the catch in traffic. Now we're in danger of going 3 and out on our next possession. Check it down to Antonio Gibson, who runs through. What is that, A.J. Brown? Not A.J. Brown. I don't know who the heck that is or what his first name is, but I know his last name is Brown, but just got trucked by Gibson. Picked up the first down. 2nd and 8 now from the 39-yard line. Haskins going to put the ball in the air again. Can't find anybody. He's rolling out to his right, and he sees an open Terry McLaurin, and we think that he made that catch, but Madden says no. We're going to go ahead and challenge this, and let's see what they say. But we already know how Madden is. Madden says nope, he didn't get his feet down in bounds. I could have sworn Terry McLaurin got his feet down in bounds. Looked like it was a beautiful toe tap. But on 3rd and 8, we try to go deep again for Cam Sims, and ends up finding Tevin Diggs for an interception. And this first half is really not going Washington's way at all right now. First and 10, Dallas back on the field, going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott. Definitely don't want to see his X factor blinking anytime soon. Second and 7, Prescott's going to hit Zeke out of the backfield, and he gets flipped by Pierre Lewis at the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Dallas, looking to already in position to score again, running that RPO again. We're ready for it this time, all over it with Pierre Lewis. Ends up tackling Michael Gallup for a loss of 1 yard. Second and 11 from the 26-yard line. Dak Prescott back to throw again. Ends up checking it down to Ezekiel Elliott again out of the backfield. We're all over that one with Troy Apke. Third and 8, looking to hold this Dallas offense to a field goal here. Dak Prescott's going to drop back to throw. Looking across the middle, finds his tight end Blake Jarwin, who makes the catch, and freaking Kendall Fuller just the whole alligator roll and throws him over the first down marker. I don't understand that animation. We were coming downhill. How is it that we're throwing him forward? Second and 6 from the 11-yard line, running the jet sweep to Michael Gallup. He gets the edge and walks into the end zone untouched for his second touchdown of the day. Down 14 points in the first quarter. Bringing our Washington offense back on the field. I said we needed an answer before. We really need an answer now. We're going to go back to what we're good at right now, though. We're going to hand the ball off to Antonio Gibson on first down. Picks up a gain about 14 yards up to the 38-yard line. Well, 13 yards up to the 38-yard line. First and 10 from the 38. We're going to go right back to Gibson, who gets the edge. Probably a premature truck there, but he's still able to get a gain of 5 yards. Start the second quarter from the 43-yard line. Hand the ball off to McKissick. There's three runs so far on this drive. Like I said, this Washington offense is really built to run. If we ever throw the ball, it's going to be a jet sweep or it's going to be a drag. Clearly, we cannot throw the ball deep, as you saw Dwayne Haskins just really struggling right now. Second and 7, we're going to put the ball in the air. Just like I said, a drag. We end up hitting Logan Thomas, our tight end, picks up the first down, across the 50 to the 33-yard line. First and 10 from there, right back to the ground attack. This time with McKissick, who's able to fall forward for a gain of 4 yards. Antonio Gibson back there in the running back position now. We're going to hand the ball off to him. Second and 6, he picks up the first down up to the 20-yard line. And our Washington offense has now finally entered the red zone for the first time today. We'd love to see some points put up on the board here. And Haskins almost threw it away, trying to squeeze that ball in there to Terry McLaurin. Second and 10 from the 20-yard line, running the Wildcat with not J.D. McKissick, Antonio Gibson. And he stopped for a gain of nothing. Ends up losing 4 yards, in fact, on that play. Third and 14 from the 25-yard line. Dwayne Haskins back to throw, looking for anybody. He ends up finding Cam Sim, who takes a shot from Tevin Diggs, but holds on to it. 4th and 2, we're going to go ahead and settle for our field goal. We just need points on this drive. We needed something to hang our hat on. We just needed points. I really wanted to go for it. In this league, I could have gone for it. It's 4th and 2. It's well within the rules, but I was just like, you know what? Things have been rough as is. I just need the points right now. So I really need to stop here on defense, and I feel a lot better about things. I'm going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott. My user gets tripped, and Zeke is off and running for a huge gain all the way down to the opposite 30-yard line. First and 10. Dak Prescott just want to drop back to throw. Looking deep for CeeDee Lamb, and in 2 plays, the Dallas Cowboys offense is already down on the inside the 5 on the 1-yard line. They're going to hand the ball to Ezekiel Elliott. Finishes this drive off. And this is exactly what I did not need, especially for them to score that fast. 3 plays and they're into the end zone. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it would have happened if my user didn't trip. I think I was all over that run with Troy Apke. If he just didn't get tripped, I had him stop. So, I don't know. First and 10, however, back on offense. Now we need a touchdown. Field goals aren't going to help us at this point. End up checking it down to Sims, I believe that was on the drag. Finally connecting with Terry McLaurin on a deep route. Is able to keep his feet in bounds this time. From the 47-yard line, first and 10, Haskins back to throw again. Looking to go deep again for Terry McLaurin. Just unable to make the catch one-on-one with Chidobe Awuzie there. Second and 10, we're going to play action to McKissick. And look to throw right back to Sims in traffic this time. And Haskins is struggling still. I don't know why I continue to throw deep. I just need to get back to the run. The run is just what I need to do. Third and 10, looking for a play, and Haskins didn't throw it anywhere near Terry McLaurin. And we end up going 3 out on our offense again. Now we're really in a dangerous position. Down, 21-3 in the first half. 57 seconds left, so I'm sure the Dallas Cowboys are going to try to get something going here. We end up blowing up the triple option, but oh my gosh, they're so freaking lucky, man. How does Dak Prescott get that pitch off to Zeke? That should have been a fumble, and honestly, we should have recovered that. 2nd and 4, they're going to hand the ball off to Zeke. Ends up getting stopped for a gain of 1 yard, and Dallas calls a timeout. 3rd and 3, looking to still keep this drive alive. Dak's going to try to throw to Amari Cooper. Ronald Darby's all over Amari Cooper. I guess he just can't cover. Michael Gallup breaks that pass up, forces a Dallas punt with 30 seconds left. And 1 timeout. I guess it's a little bit of time. We're going to need a huge return here. Good return here by George Storm. Greg Stroman is his name, actually. To the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, we end up hitting McKissick out of the backfield. Gets some nice gain up to the 36-yard line. Gets out of bounds, saving that 1 timeout we have left for our offense. 2nd and inches, we go underneath to Antonio Gibson. Makes the catch, just couldn't get out of bounds, but it's all good. We are going to go ahead and burn our 3rd and final timeout. From a 24-yard line, 17 seconds left. Haskins looking to throw deep, has struggled all day, but finally ends up connecting with his man Steven Sims across the middle and gets into the end zone for the first Washington touchdown of the day. Now we can breathe. We know that we can move the ball, but we're still struggling throwing the ball through the air. We're going to have to throw the ball to come back in this game. It's just point blank and period. We're not going to be able to run the ball with Antonio Gibson the entire game and get back into this game. Down 11 here, getting ready to enter halftime. The Cowboys are going to run Wildcat one last time. I don't know why they called timeout. Just try to see if they can get anything to pop. You know how cheesy Wildcat is, or how glitchy Wildcat is. Anything can happen on that. But anyways, we end up stopping Ezekiel Elliott. Going into the second half, down 11 points. Unfortunately, the Cowboys get the ball first. I don't know why I didn't put the kickoff in there. That's a weird editing mistake. Anyways, I'm going to start the drive off by handing it off to Ezekiel Elliott. He gets 2 yards up to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 8. Dak Prescott under pressure. Finally, Chase Young coming free, bringing down Dak Prescott in the backfield for a sack. 3rd and 17. We were bringing the heat. I guess the Cowboys saw what we were down up, didn't like what they saw, called their first time out of the second half. Coming back out, 3rd and 17. Dak Prescott looking to throw. We sent 6, and luckily we were able to break that pass up. We sent 6 people at him, but I mean, to be fair, they did block 7. Come on now, at least Chase Young, someone get free. Maybe what's his name, Ryan Kerrigan, someone break free. You all have abilities. But anyways, 1st and 10, we're going to hand the ball off to Antonio Gibson. Gets 4 yards there. On this drive, we're another drive where we need points. I mean, at this point, I would love to have a touchdown, but even it's still early enough that 3 points would satisfy me enough. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Haskins going to have, who's that? Terry McLaurin in motion. Running the jet sweep, gets stopped by Van Der Esch for a loss of 3 yards on that play. 2nd and 13 from the 42-yard line. Haskins going to hand the ball off to McKissick. Picks up a decent amount up to the 31-yard line, 3rd and 2. Haskins going to put the ball in the air this time. Looking to throw under pressure. It's hit as he's thrown, and that ball is going to fall incomplete. 4th and 2, second half, we're going to go for it. We can go for it anyways. Haskins going to look to throw, ends up finding his man Sims. Looked like he might have had Terry McLaurin open. Possibly would have gotten a touchdown. Man, I don't know. It could have been a risky throw. We've had risky throws to Terry McLaurin all day long. 1st and 10, however, Haskins rolling out to his right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to, so he throws this one away. 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Going to hand the ball off to Gibson. And he stopped for a gain of, only 2 yards there. 3rd and 8. Needing the first down here. Don't really want to end this drive with 3 since we're this close. But that's exactly what we're going to have to do. End up putting up a field goal here with Dustin Hopkins, making this, an 8-point lead for Dallas. So it's a 1-score game. Offense came out and did their job, got us in the scoring range. Partially did their job, got us in the scoring range. Would have loved to have a touchdown there, but we'll deal with it. Now we just need our defense to come up big for us again and try to stop this Dallas offense. We've struggled all day against the run with Ezekiel Elliott, and we've really struggled with guarding Michael Gallup. He's got those 2 touchdowns already in the first half. These RPOs are killing me, literally killing me. 1st and 10, they're going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott. Troy Apke's all over that with the help of John Bostic. Stopped Zeke for a gain of 2 yards there. 2nd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Dak's going to hit Zeke out of the backfield, and Ronald Darby gets his ankles broken. And Zeke falls forward for the first down up to the 50-yard line. Fourth quarter is about to start here. Tony Pollard's going to get the last carry of the third quarter. Gets about 1 or 2 yards there. Yeah, 1 yard. Second and 9. So Dallas is going to be starting the second half from the basically the 50-yard line. And Washington needs a stop. Point blank and period. We need a stop. We can't allow any points really on this drive. First and 10, Dak Prescott from the 30-yard line. Going to drop back to throw. Has a man open. It looks like it's CeeDee Lamb. He completely mosses Kendall Fuller down to the 7-yard line. First and goal. Washington's defense is really starting to crumble. We're literally watching us crumble right now. First and goal from the 7. They're going to hand the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott. Trying to push the pile, but gets stopped in the, well, not in the backfield. Just stopped after a gain of 1 yard. Second and goal. They're going to run the jet sweep, which has been working all day. This time it's to Tony Pollard. He falls forward through the tackle of Reuben Foster. We need some kind of animation because I had 4 guys there. If they're going to stretch the ball out, give the defense some kind of animation where we can smack that ball away or something. Because he started stretching that from like the 2 or the 3-yard line. Somebody in the NFL in real life would actually start knocking that ball out of his hands and cause a fumble there. Anyways, back on offense here, needing big plays to happen. We're going to have to put the ball in the air. No more running the ball. And Haskins gets hit as he's thrown, and Emmons doesn't animate at all, and we throw a pick 6 right to Chidobe Awuzie, the easiest pick 6 of his career probably, because he had nothing but offensive linemen chasing him. No receivers were in the chase. Like I said, Emmons just went completely stupid. I guess that might be the awareness rating for him. I don't know. Somebody tell me, help me figure out what the heck happened. Why did Emmons not react at all? Anyways, down 22 points here now in the fourth quarter. I don't want to say we're out of it, but it's pretty bad at this point. It's pretty bad. Yeah, there's still a slim chance that, if we get some onside kick luck. I've had it happen against me. Maybe we can get it in our favor, and we can possibly get back in this game. Haskins going to check this one down to his running back, J.D. McKissick, gets out of bounds, trying to save as much clock as possible. We still have our 3 timeouts, but we need a lot of time to come back from this 22-point deficit. Second and 10 from the 44-yard line. Haskins back to throw again. Looking for the safe throw. Ends up finding Terry McLaurin underneath. Unable to get out of bounds. We're not going to hurry up to the offense, to the line. Third and inches here. Haskins back to throw. Ends up connected with Logan Thomas, who just makes the catch, but ends up losing, I guess, a couple inches to make it a 4th and 1 now. 4th and 1, we're throwing the ball to Antonio Gibson out of the backfield. Makes the catch, gets out of bounds. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in this game. Needing points here. Haskins back to throw, ends up checking it down to Logan Thomas, who gets popped and fumbles the ball. Come on now. Like, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. That's all I can say. First and 10, Dak Prescott and the offense back on the field, and Zeke Elliott is off and running. Ronald Darby is able to chase him down this time, but she couldn't chase down Michael Gallup. First and 10 from the 38-yard line, going to go right back to Ezekiel Elliott. Cowboys are obviously looking to just milk this clock, just take it all the way down. They're perfectly fine with taking 3 here. They just don't want to leave any time for us to have some late game Madden heroics. Dak Prescott's going to connect with his tight end Blake Jarwin there on the drag route. Brings up 4th and 6. They're going to bring in on their kicker and puts up 3 extra points onto the board. So what? This is now a 25-point lead for Dallas. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. I said we had time to do it before. Yeah, this game is pretty much over now. This drive right here is just basically going to be for pride's sake. Just try to make this score look a little bit better for myself. First and 10, not Dak Prescott. We're going to look to throw the ball with Dwayne Haskins, and he just completely overthrows the guy. Had a man open. I think it was Edmonds was wide open, but he just throws it out of bounds for whatever reason. Under pressure this time, throws it on target to Edmonds on the drag route, picks up the first down, gets out of bounds. We still have our 3 timeouts. Don't know why I keep on mentioning that, because the 3 timeouts aren't going to help us come back from a 25-point deficit with 48 seconds left. First and 10 with 18 seconds left. Haskins back to throw. Looking for Terry McLaurin. Has Terry McLaurin. Makes the catch all the way down to the 10-yard line. We're going to go ahead and burn our first timeout because, like I said, this drive is for pride's sake. We're trying to get in the end zone to make myself feel better. Missed a wide open McLaurin on the drag or the slant route there. End up checking him down to J.D. McKissick on a horrible throw. Second and goal, 4 seconds left. This is pretty much the game here. Haskins back to throw. The ball's up. It's tipped and caught by Logan Thomas. He gets into the end zone, and we're in there. I mean, I don't know why I'm happy. We're still gonna lose. We're still lost the game. There's no time left, but we're gonna run a fake right here. Alex Smith on the rollout looks to throw, ends up hitting Jeremy Sprinkle. Yep, we're gonna dance into the end zone, but I don't know why. We still lost by 17 points. So that's pretty much the end of the game. Dallas is now going to be the #1 team in the NFC East, and things just got a lot harder for this Washington football team that's looking to make the playoffs. So we're going to definitely need a lot to happen for us to continue to think about making the playoffs. But anyways, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed watching me lose to Dallas. Subscribe for more videos. Like I said, remember, follow me on Twitter if you all ever want to join any of these franchises, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
So for Dallas, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And now they'll get the weekend off.